Alright guys, so this Kisuke Raid is pretty hard if you're doing it solo, if you don't have bonuses, if you're trying to do pot runs. Like if you have 6 good builds with Yama, this is pretty easy. Like this is half a minute runs if everyone just uses this soul bomb. But if you're trying to farm a little bit more efficient with, again, pot characters, droplet characters, or you simply don't have these OP units, then you gotta know the patterns. And I gotta say, I think this one has the most confusing patterns from all the epic raids I've done. But again, that could be just me. And well, without further ado, I'm gonna start now, and let's start with the first phase. So first up, he's gonna do a couple beams, and he's gonna attack in like a cross shape or like clockwise. So he's gonna start at the bottom, then the left side, then up, and then to the right. Now, you can technically stand everywhere where you're not in a straight line with him, but for me personally, I found out that it is the easiest to just dodge up and right after the start of the quest, so you're safe there. The next one is pretty easy to dodge. He's gonna do like horizontal and vertical lines on the outside of the map, so just dodge straight towards Kisuke, give him a little hug or something, hit him with a couple of nets, and after he's done these lines, he's gonna spawn 5 circles, one directly by himself and 4 others on each side, where then like a half circle shape, and you just wanna dodge diagonally to between the circles on the side to evade getting hit by that. So next up, he's gonna spawn 2 tornadoes, one on the upper left side or upper left corner and one on the bottom right. And what you want to do is flash zap to the bottom left, or you can also flash zap to the upper right, but I tend to have it easier to flash zap down, so this is what I'm going with. And you want to make sure to still stay in the same tile that is closest to Kisuke, so down to the left, but still the closest tile to Kisuke. And after the tornadoes have passed each other, so there's no tornado in the middle anymore, you want to dodge to the right, probably twice, or if you have long stride, maybe one flash zap is enough. I don't really know, because Kisuke's gonna spawn like 4 cone shape attacks, and he's gonna do them in the same pattern as he does with his first attack. So first he hits on the bottom, then on the left, then up, and then to the right. And you want to wait for the attack to be at the up side and or above him, and after that you can dodge out of the right side so you don't get hit there. Now next up, he's gonna spawn 4 tornadoes around himself, then he's gonna spawn a tornado to the upper left. I don't even know if he's gonna spawn a tornado to the bottom right, but it doesn't really matter. All you need to know is just stand close to Kisuke, attack him a little bit with your net or whatever, and after the 4 circles around him disappear, he's gonna spawn another 4 circles, but in a little bit of a different shape or pattern, more like in a straight line, like a compass from him. And once these start appearing, you want to dodge to the right side to the point where you're almost at the wall. Obviously, don't dodge against the wall, but you really want to be close to there, because he's also gonna start using his like lines that he does with his first attack. So one to the bottom, then to the left, then up, and then to the right. And you want to wait for the tornadoes that are closest to you to disappear, and then you want to flash zap immediately to the left side of Kisuke. That way you're gonna evade all these attacks and you don't really have to dodge too much. So just stand close to Kisuke, dodge to the right, and dodge to the left. That's all you gotta know for this attack, and a little bit of timing. Now next up in phase 2, he's gonna spawn 2 tornadoes on the corners, and you don't really need to worry about them. They're just circling around the outside of the map, so just make sure to stand close to Kisuke. And he's also gonna spawn attacks that hit like the whole quarter of the bottom left and the upper right side. So start off with standing close to Kisuke and towards the bottom right corner, and after he's done the attack where it's like 2/4, he's gonna swap, so then he's gonna attack the upper left and the bottom right side. Just dodge straight with one flash step to the left, and you're good to go with this attack. After that, he's gonna pull you towards him and then do an insta-kill attack, but it's not really that fast, so you don't really need to panic or something. Just let you pull in by him and then dodge to wherever. Just one flash step is enough. Now, for the next attack, he's gonna spawn 3 big circles. You wanna make sure to stand at the bottom left, but still the closest tile to Kisuke. Most attacks, or for most attacks, you want to make sure to stand in the closest tile to Kisuke. And after these circles are gone, he's gonna spawn a tornado directly above you, and the tornado is gonna move to the right. And once the tornado is gone, you want to make sure to dodge up, so pretty much to where the tornado spawned. And he's then gonna push you away, and there's also a tornado going around the outside of the map. So immediately after he pushes you away, you want to dodge again towards Kisuke so you don't get hit by the tornado. After that, he's gonna spawn an insta-kill circle around himself, and also a couple of like lines to the outside of the map. Just dodge to the to any corner of the map, but still the closest tile towards Kisuke again, and you should be good. Now this next attack is probably the most complicated in this whole raid, and for this one he's gonna spawn all sorts of stuff. I'm not gonna even try to explain what stuff he's gonna spawn, like lines, tornadoes, and everything, right? I'm just gonna tell you how to evade it. And there are multiple ways to do this. I'm pretty sure I did multiple ways, but this is what's the easiest for me. Maybe not the fastest one, because if you're not a ranged character or a strong attack character with a lot of range, you can't really attack him for a good while. But this is the safest method to evading this attack. Now he's gonna first spawn some horizontal lines, and you wanna dodge above Kisuke and a little bit to the right side, and you wanna pretty much stand exactly on the lines between the tiles you'll see in the video where I'm talking about, and you pretty much just wanna chill here for a bit, right? He's gonna spawn the horizontal lines, tornadoes going at all kinds of places, and after that he's gonna do vertical lines, again some tornadoes flying around you, but if you're standing exactly where I'm showing you in this little space, you're safe from that. Now next up, he's gonna spawn 4 tornadoes around himself, and also he's gonna spawn the same attack that he did at the start of phase 2, so where he's gonna attack 2/4, one on the bottom left and one on the upper right, and then swap that. So what you want to do is, after the vertical lines disappear, you want to dodge directly to Kisuke and stand a little bit to the upper left from him, but not like on the outer corner or something, really close to Kisuke, upper left. And once the attack that hits the whole quarter left side, you want to dodge a little bit down, again not too much so you don't get hit by the tornadoes, but after that you're good from this attack and you're through with this horrible attack. This is really a pretty confusing pattern. Now we're in phase 3 now, and this attack is, I believe, the same that he does in his non-awakened state, and this attack's pretty easy to evade. You just gotta stay like at the exact corner or where all the tiles meet, at the bottom left. So just stand exactly where the cross is, where all the tiles meet, and you will be good from the tornado circling around you, the circle attacks that he does. You're gonna save from everything and just stay there for a good like 10 seconds or so until all his attacks are over. Now the next attack's just a combination of a couple of his previous attacks. He's gonna spawn 5 circles, 1 around him and 4 on each side. And again, just stand diagonally to him. Once these circles disappear, he's gonna spawn tornadoes, and he's also gonna spawn the first attack of phase 2, so where he's gonna hit the left bottom corner and the upper right corner, and then he's gonna swap. And the easiest way to evade this one, because he's gonna have a tornado circling around him, like close to him, so you will this time, for the first time to be honest, you wanna dodge to either side and just stand on the outside of the map, so the outer tiles, and just dodge up or down or left or right, depending on where you stand, where the red indicator is. You have a lot of time to dodge this, so you don't need like insane reflexes or something, and the tornado is not gonna hit you. It's just circling around the inner tiles. Now this next attack also could be a little bit confusing. He's gonna spawn vertical lines and also his cone shape attacks at the bottom and the upper side at once. And after he's done this, he's also gonna spawn tornadoes and an insta-kill attack. To evade this, you wanna dodge to the right of Kisuke, stand pretty close to him. That way the vertical attacks and the cone shape attacks are not gonna hit you. And after that, once he starts spawning the tornadoes and the cone shape and the vertical attacks are gone, you want to dodge diagonally to either side and just dodge the insta-kill circle around him. This circle is a little bit bigger than the other circles that he does, so just stand a little bit more on the outside. There's nothing really that can hit you there, so if you want to flash step even once more than I did here, you can just do that and be safe. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Awakened Kisuke Raid, and there are multiple ways to dodge some of the attacks, but this is just how I can do it easily. Like, this is the easiest way to dodge all of his attacks for me. So hope that helps, and now I'm gonna also include like a solo one I did with Yama. It's like 2 minutes long. Maybe that also can help you understand like how I move and stuff like that, right? And yeah.
逃さぬ消し飛ばすのみ甘いわ甘いわ逃さぬ甘いわ消し飛ばすのみ甘いわ逃さぬ甘いわ逃さぬ消し飛ばすのみ甘いわ逃さぬ甘いわ消し飛ばすのみ甘いわ逃さぬ甘いわ甘いわ逃さぬ消し飛ばすのみ甘いわ逃さぬ甘いわ消し飛ばすのみ甘いわ逃さぬ甘いわ甘いわ逃さぬ消し飛ばすのみ甘いわ 型はついた。